What's going on, fella? Just wanted to go through a brief one again. Just a brief one. So, when I shall take my journey into Spain, I will come to you, for I trust to see you in my journey. Why does Paul need to go to Spain? What's in Spain? Why does Paul need to go to Spain? Is it people in Spain that need to be converted to Christianity? Are there people in Spain that need to be converted to Christianity? I'm not here to argue. I'm not trying to argue. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm just asking, are there non-Christian states in Spain that need to have a Christian conquest done on them? Are there kingdoms in Granada that have people in them that aren't Christian, that have territory that needs to be conquered? Because we know Rome is trying to take over your land. Rome's going to take over your territory. You understand? You understand? Why is Paul and the preachers, today's church, you get it? You don't see it now? I know you see it now. And then what the pastor is going to do is he's not going to teach you about the real Jesus. He's going to teach you about the sorcerer. They're talking about Bar Jesus, a sorcerer. See, you know you're being taught, you know you're under sorcery and witchcraft by a witch at the pulpit is because look at your condition. There's no way you're not following a sorcerer if you're at the bottom. I know that makes sense. There's no way you're following a sorcerer, a false prophet, being a Jew, and then you're going to reap the benefits of everything that comes with following the devil and being in a good spirit. I hope I'm making sense. Or would you be in your current condition, and I'm just speaking just in general because our people are at the bottom. You understand? And then there's a church following Jesus on every corner. Do you get it? But you're at the bottom. So are you being led by a sorcerer named Bar Jesus? And do the attorneys and lawyers that prosecute you and take all your property and civil asset forfeiture and then put you in prison for crimes you didn't do, and you spend all this time in jail? Are those attorneys and judges and lawyers, do they belong to the bar? I'm just asking, because it seems like the people that belong to the bar and the people that are teaching you about Jesus, or maybe they're acting. But there's no way these people are teaching you about the real prophet, and then you're going to be on the bottom. You're allowing them to steal all your property, and you have no rebuttal. You can't do anything. But these people that are part of the bar who call on Jesus too. And then they'll steal all of your property, take all of your land, and then they have the same Christian name as you. And they call you black. Are you getting it now? Or do you get it? Hopefully you're getting this. This ain't rocket science at all. This is not rocket science. So Paul's going to go to Spain. Rome is going to show up in your land. Christian Rome, the pastors who are paid off through the IRS, through the 501c3, to not talk about your status as far as the land that you're standing on belonging to you. No, do not talk like that. You can't talk like that in the pulpit because you're going to lose your write-off. You're going to lose your benefits that Rome is giving you. Right. And then there's a church on every corner. There's a Roman church on every corner with a black pastor talking to you about Paul. You get it? And now he's telling you about Paul and Jesus. But he's got the false prophet, the fake Jew. Paul was a Jew. And Paul's telling you about a fake Jew named Bar Jesus. Now, there's no way you're worshiping or recognizing the real Yeshua. Again, like I said, you can't, boy, look here. I know y'all see that. And which Spain? And hold on. Paul on his way over here? Paul on his way over here. Oh, no. Paul ain't on his way over here, is he? It does say Spanish Kingdom. Paul on his way? That is Africa, right? Is Paul on his way over here? Is Paul on his way right here? Or is Paul meaning Spain here? Where's Paul going? Huh? He coming over here? Did the Europeans show up over here with the Bible? Sure did. Sure. Did Rome show up in? Sure did. Sure did. And then what happened when Paul showed up? When Paul and Rome showed up, the conquest happened of Moorish territory and of Moorish people conquered. 2024, our people call themselves Christian blacks and are at the bottom politically, economically, financially, spiritually, mentally. You understand? At the bottom. I know you get it now. You should get it. You're being deceived. And now the same people that call themselves Christians in your land that they conquered call you Negro and steal all your property. And then put you so far in debt, you can't even get out of it. Put you on child support and take your babies from you. Do you understand what's going on? And then what do? You can't even, your pastor can't even help you get out of child support. And he know the Bible. You understand? Your pastor can't get you off child support. But he knows the Bible. He's a Roman agent. He's a Roman soldier. And he's with a certain sorcerer. He's speaking of a certain sorcerer. He's speaking of a false prophet being a Jew named Bar Jesus. And your pastor, who was a former attorney or maybe a lawyer or attorney now, is a part of the bar. He gonna call on Jesus too. So is. He's gonna call on a sorcerer, show up, knock at your boop, boop, boop. They're gonna be knocking at your door, ready to put sorcery on you, talking about a false prophet named Bar Jesus. And you think them little dudes that come up to your door, knocking on your door, them people with the Bible standing out are there to help you, when they're there just on a Christian conquest in your land to turn you into a Negro Christian with no knowledge of self, no knowledge of history, because your history begins as a slave. That's all Negroes talk about, is their history started at slavery. And then they go to church and then they let the pastor talk, and you understand, and they don't have no knowledge of how to defeat or respond to anything that's against them. You see the play now? Shout out to the master teachers. So Paul's going to take his journey into Spain, where the Moors are at, to conquer the Moors and take over the land, convert them into Christianity. As soon as you're converted, property gone. It's over. Game over. Because it's free people in Spain. Right? It's some Moorish inhabitants of Spain. And they're a free people. They're free. But Rome needs to put you back in chains, Joe Biden. Rome needs to put you back in chains, Democratic Party. You can't walk around here like a free man. Rome needs free people to not call themselves Moorish. They need Negroes, right, to call themselves Christians and steal your land, put you in civil asset forfeiture, tow your vehicle, tax you out of your property. And you have to agree with this type of shit. You understand? Because your pastor agrees with civil asset forfeiture. He defends that. He don't argue against that. There's nothing he can do about it. He just tells you to pray about it. Check. He don't tell you nothing else about your history, about what ties you to the land, what makes all this your property. Because your pastor is a Roman agent working, influencing you with sorcery and a false prophet to convert you to a Christian name and Christian mentality. Now, that excuses Rome, when you agree that you're a Christian Negro, that excuses Rome to sacrifice you. Now you're just a sacrificial lamb. They can just take all your shit through deceit, but you agreed because you're just following a pastor that don't know nothing. He don't know nothing about nothing. Leaves nothing. You understand? You're just going to be a Negro Christian sleeping outside on the corner that people have to walk around. You follow? You're just going to be a Negro Christian that needs to go walk, grown men going to the food stamp office. I'm not knocking brothers that are in the situation because I understand. I do understand. But you're going to be converted to being a Negro Christian, and then your baby mama will put you on child support, put you out the house, and now you have to pay child support or go to prison. You're just a meal ticket. Check. You better not know you're a Moor. They're going to send Paul at you. And you tell your pastor that you're a Moor, he going to fight you. I'm a Christian. He going to follow Bar Jesus. He going to follow Jesus. You ain't got no land. You ain't got nothing. All your shit's been taken. And as soon as he says, okay, you ask him, well, when did our history start? Well, we came over here on slave ships. Boop. Who put you on a ship? Who? You talking about the ships of Tarshish? Ain't that in the Bible? Well, you mean these Spanish kingdoms? And that's Africa, ain't it? And it's all to get you out of your state, out of your Moor state of mind. That's what the Roman agent is here to do. They're going to journey into Spain. To take over the Moor state of mind. And then the ships showed up. And then the ships showed up. Just a couple little jewels for y'all. Have a great day.